Hello everyone, I am Bharadwaj from the Advanced Geometry Computing Lab of the Indian Institute of Technology Madras, and I am here to present my paper on CAD SketchNet, an annotated sketch dataset for 3D CAD model retrieval with deep neural networks. Here is an overview of our presentation. So, what is retrieval? Retrieval is the search for right information. Huge amounts of data is being added every day, and given the increased capacity for information storage as well as database management, it is essential to come up with efficient retrieval systems or search engines as they're popularly called. Take Google for instance. It can retrieve various types of data such as documents, news articles, images, videos, etc. by using a query which is predominantly in the form of a text query that people type into the search bar. In some cases, image queries are also used to retrieve image data. Our aim here is the retrieval of 3D CAD models. There are two classes of 3D models, broadly speaking. One is the regular 3D shapes or the graphical models, and the other is engineering shapes or 3D CAD models of the mechanical components. Although both are 3D models, CAD models of the engineering shapes or mechanical components, they have typically lesser number of triangles, they have lesser number of vertices, and the existing triangles are either thin long triangles or they are thick fat triangles. Also, the presence of volumetric features such as holes or pockets and the sharp changes in curvature as opposed to the 3D graphical models make the CAD models of mechanical components a separate category unto itself. So what do we need in order to build a search engine for 3D CAD models? Firstly, we need a large database of 3D CAD models from which we can search for a desired object. And then we also need to decide upon what type of query to use. From the literature, it is clear that a sketch-based query is shown to be more efficient as compared to other types of query since it is very intuitive and convenient for the end user. So in summary, we first need to obtain a large collection of 3D CAD models. We need to then create a dataset of query sketches from the above database. We then need to validate all the obtained sketches and then consider how to build a deep learning based search engine for 3D CAD model retrieval. This figure shows the overall pipeline. Rather than creating an all new 3D CAD database from scratch, which is very challenging, we try to make use of the available CAD databases from the literature. The engineering shape benchmark and the mechanical components benchmark have a significant number of CAD models with category information, and both are publicly available. Since the CADNet database, which is an extension of the ESB database with parametric modeling, we do not consider the use of CADNet in the current paper. Also, despite the ABC dataset containing 1 million CAD models, the absence of class information, which is very essential for a problem such as search, since the similarity between the objects of class are already encoded within the category information, we cannot use the ABC dataset directly for our problem. We therefore make use of the ESB and the MCP datasets, and we attempt to obtain sketches using the CAD models within these two datasets and thus create the proposed CAD SketchNet dataset of sketches. Coming to the dataset creation for CAD model sketches, the existing sketch dataset in literature are either not available for public usage, as is the case in 11, or the sketches obtained are from the semantic viewpoint or on the design workflow perspective and not based on the visual geometry of the object. Hence, we need to come up with a new dataset of query sketches in order to build a search engine for 3D CAD models. And creating a dataset of sketches is very challenging. It is first of all very difficult to capture too many details which are present in a CAD model and in a single sketch. And also, creating sketches of CAD models requires domain knowledge and experience. And gathering such users to contribute to building such dataset is both time consuming and expensive. Also, multiple viewing directions can be chosen to draw a sketch, and there can be potential ambiguity with respect to what viewing direction can be chosen. Also, the need for sketch validation and verification makes the problem even more challenging. Our primary contribution is the hand-drawn sketch data, which we obtain despite the difficulties involved. Additionally, we propose the use of an automated sketch generation algorithm, using which a dataset of 58,000 computer-generated sketches are obtained. Many sketch generation algorithms were compared from the state-of-the-art methods in literature, and the proposed algorithm is shown to obtain sketches that are similar to the human-drawn ones while taking lesser time to generate. We attempt to obtain the hand-drawn sketches for all the 801 models in the ESB. For this purpose, 50 users with knowledge of CAD and engineering drawing were identified. In the cases of potential ambiguity with respect to the viewing direction between users are resolved by a majority vote among the users. The obtained sketches need to be analyzed with respect to the choice of viewing direction. Using the technique called light field descriptor from literature, we obtain 20 view images for every 3D object, and we compare the viewing direction of the sketch. The view direction with the maximum similarity is cross-checked with the user's choice of the viewing direction. In this way, we obtain 801 hand-drawn sketches for the entire ESB dataset. Here are some sample hand-drawn sketches from the developed CAD SketchNet dataset. Since the dataset of hand-drawn sketches is 801, it cannot be directly used to train deep learning models, but it could be made use by algorithms that do not need large-scale training data such as support vector machine, random forest, etc. Hence, we take to computer sketch generation methods where we attempt to automate the sketch generation process for a large dataset such as the MCB dataset, which has 58,000 CAD models. For this purpose, we need to first obtain a representative image for every 3D CAD model in the MCB database. And this image is further sent to the algorithm which generates sketches for every images. So this method is the weighted canny edge detection method, where a weighted combination of the canny edge detection and the Gaussian blurring is used in order to convert an image of a CAD model into its corresponding sketch. By comparing various sketch generation methods for similarity of computer-generated sketches with the human-drawn sketches, it is found that the proposed method of weighted canny approach is the most efficient method in terms of obtaining a good similarity while also taking much lesser number of time to convert an image. Here is a comparison of the computer-generated sketch of CAD models with the corresponding hand-drawn sketches for the ESB dataset. Clearly, it can be seen that the hand-drawn sketches offer more value since they give more realistic query images for the search engine as compared to the computer-generated sketches. Here are the sample computer-generated sketch images from the CAD SketchNet. So, in essence, we come up with two datasets, dataset A and B, which contain the computer-generated sketch data and the hand-drawn sketch data respectively. For dataset A, which is created from the CAD models of the MCB, there is a training to testing ratio of 80:20, which is as per the MCB dataset paper. Dataset B, however, contains no specific train test split ratio. Nonetheless, users who intend to use this data can customize the train test ratio as per their requirements. We now look at the various experiments conducted on both these sketch datasets. Methods proposed in literature are mainly point cloud based or voxel grid based. Since we are dealing with the image representations of 3D CAD models in the current context, only the view based methods such as MVCNN, which is multi-view CNN, the group view convolutional neural network or GVCNN, the rotation net, and multi-view convolutional neural network with self-attention. So these four view-based methods are analyzed for performance on the proposed CAD SketchNet dataset. As far as their implementation is concerned, the default settings for hyperparameters as mentioned in these respective papers was used. And these two tables here indicate the performance of the above mentioned approaches on the both dataset A and dataset B respectively. All these methods perform well on the developed sketch dataset and obtain over 90% accuracy. As discussed earlier, hand-drawn sketches are clearly more valuable than computer-generated sketches. And we look at how to make use of the sketch dataset, which is the dataset B, which is the hand-drawn sketch data, to effectively train deep neural networks. For this purpose, we make use of the idea of LFD once again, where instead of having the training pair as one CAD model and one sketch, we can increase the number of training pairs by using 20 images of every CAD model. In this way, we attempt to increase the training data and then look at how to train deep neural networks with this increased training data. In the figure, we can see two pipelines. The above pipeline processes these query sketches and obtains a feature representation for every query image. And the below pipeline, which is pipeline 2, obtains the feature representations for every CAD model in the database of 3D CAD models. And finally, the feature representation from the pipeline 1 is compared for similarity with all the feature representations in the database. And that feature representation, which is the closest in similarity, is retrieved and the search result is provided. So this is the overall pipeline. And for each pipeline 1 and pipeline 2, we experiment different techniques. This table indicates the 5 different experimental models that we have analyzed for performance. In this table, we can see HOG is the histogram of oriented gradients, which is a traditional image processing based algorithm. Although there were other image processing algorithms such as Hu movements, Zernike movements, etc., the performance of traditional image processing algorithms for getting feature representations was not very effective. And also, histogram of oriented gradients was proven to be very effective in the sketch-based retrieval task, which was conducted in STREC 2013. And as far as the other pipelines are concerned, we attempt to use autoencoder, that is AE, a stacked autoencoder, a 3D convolutional neural network, and finally a Siamese network where both the pipeline 1 and pipeline 2 have the exact same CNN, including all the weights. And it can be observed from the table that the Siamese network, while taking much lesser time to train, offers the best performance. And here is a visual result of the Siamese network result for 2 query images. The top 10 retrieved results ranked based on their similarity are shown here. Since the Siamese architecture performs the best, we experiment with different CNN skeletons for both pipelines based on the popular ImageNet based architectures. And it is observed from this experiment that the ResNet 18 architecture offers the highest value for the top K accuracy. We also attempt to compare the performance of the view-based methods when trained on ModelNet 40. ModelNet 40 is a database of graphical models, and when the pre-trained models were directly tested on the CAD SketchNet and the models when they are trained on CAD SketchNet, it shows a clear difference in performance, thus highlighting the need for a dedicated dataset and dedicated methodologies that explicitly focus on 3D CAD models. Coming to the possible future work, the scope of the current work is limited to 3D engineering CAD mesh models. The current method does not retrieve other types of data such as images or point sets. Also, only query sketch inputs are handled by the proposed method and not text query or 3D CAD model query. It is worthwhile to investigate the possibility of having a unified dataset where the search engine can handle multiple input formats at once. And also, as far as the hand-on sketch dataset is concerned, most users who have contributed are design engineers, and all these obtained sketches are from the design perspective. Obtaining sketches from other perspectives such as machining or assembly, it is not existing in the current dataset, but it can be extended by gathering appropriate users. Also, for the computer sketch generation methods, for some sketch images, there are unintended artifacts as a result of the image processing algorithms, and as a result, some lines are missing from a few sketches. In order to address this, we have taken up a sketch completion or a sketch cleanup task. And once this task is completed, very soon we will also be updating the database with the completed sketches. Concluding our presentation, a sketch dataset of query images CAD SketchNet is built using the available CAD databases. The dataset A contains 58,000 computer-generated sketches, and the sketch generation algorithm that is proposed obtains the best similarity scores while taking less time to generate the sketches. Also, another dataset of hand-drawn sketches is also provided despite the difficulty involved in obtaining such data, and an analysis of these sketches is also done. Various deep learning methods have been tested on CAD SketchNet, and many experimental models have also been provided for the hand-drawn sketch dataset. The Siamese network approach yielded the best results. Among the various skeletons that we have tried for Siamese pipeline, ResNet 18 gave the highest accuracy. Also, the networks that are pre-trained on graphical model datasets underperform when compared to architectures trained on CAD SketchNet, justifying the need for dedicated datasets and methodologies for 3D CAD models. In recognition to our efforts to make the dataset open source, we have been awarded the Graphics Replicability Stamp Award. We are very grateful to the teams of ESB and MCB datasets for making their data available, and also to the many users who have contributed to our dataset. We are also grateful to all the reviewers and chairs for their valuable comments that have helped improve the paper. Here are some references, and thank you all for your attention.